Nearly 30 undergraduate students minoring in global sustainability at UC Irvine participated in a capacity-building retreat to develop their awareness and skills in the interdisciplinary nature of sustainability. One of the themes of the retreat was equity and justice. To provide students with an opportunity to deepen their experience with inequity, facilitators organized a Hunger Banquet. Students were invited to dinner not knowing that they would be participating in the Hunger Banquet. They were randomly assigned to one of three groups, 60%, 30%, and 10%, each representing an income group which exists in our world. Students in the 60% group were told to sit on the floor. They were only provided with rice and bowls and told to use their hands. Students in the 10% group had a lavish meal served by a waiter and dined at fancy tables with silverware. Students in the 30% group were somewhere in between.
It just made me realize that just because I was born in an area where I can have access to food, a lot of people around the world don't, and it really just made me acknowledge that just because I can't see that in front of me, it doesn't mean it's not fair.
I felt guilty because they were right there and I can see them, and I feel like I should have taken initiative to do something and just break the rules to bring my dinner to the 60% and just share with them.
It was really a struggle. I felt myself being really conflicted. I wanted to eat the food that was in front of me, but at the same time I knew that something wasn't right. We really were focusing on how can we make a difference and how can we help others feel included and feel the same as us.
It was a shell shock in complete honesty, because so often you sit down and eat dinner and don't even realize what else is going on in the world around you. I wasn't even really mad at the upper class. It was more of like, why is this happening in general, and what can I be doing to help the people that aren't getting enough?
This is how people live every day, and it really just brought me back and actually really made me want to start to look into groups that give back.
I just felt really terrible about it, because I looked behind me and I could just see people sitting on these tarps on the ground, and they only had bowls. They didn't have any silverware, and they were just eating rice out of the bowl with their fingers. I just refused to eat. I ordered a bowl of rice and I was just eating with my fingers, just like people on the floor. What I learned from the exercise was rules are meant to be broken at times. And it wasn't until the very end that I realized, oh, no one was stopping me from doing what I wanted to do.
The stark reality represented by the Hunger Banquet reverberated with the students, enabling them to grasp that the allocation of the Earth's resources is indiscriminate and grossly imbalanced. Through the experience, many students were inspired to adopt a more sustainable way of living.